Listen, October Red, I'm here with the lovely Zac Chelli that goes up against Callum Simpson this weekend.
It's Saturday, yeah.
This Saturday, I remember when the fight was just announced.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Time
Talk
flies.
to me about this fight, because I know you two have literally been lurking by each other, I'd probably say for about a year now.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah, I've always wanted him, I always asked for him. At one point, we had the same manager.
Oh my gosh,
yeah.
what was that like?
I mean, he was trying to keep us on different paths, but I've always asked for him. And now the time is right. He's got him now.
Talk to me about the fight, because what I will say is I think your skill's underestimated.
Yeah.
And I think Callum's quite nasty when he gets on the inside.
Yeah.
Talk to me as a boxer how you see that fight going with your two styles gelling or not gelling.
Yeah. Well, I believe he's going to try, as he always does. He puts on in the first couple of rounds, and then he'll just tire out, and I'll stop him. God willing.
Just as simple as that, Zac.
It could be that simple. Or he could walk into a shot in the first couple of rounds while he tries it and gets one. Because I do have the power to drop people. I do have power to hurt. Or, on the other hand, he could feel my power and start backing off. So, you never know boxing, right?
And that is a thing you don't know, but I do think this is a really excellent matchup. What we do like to see as fans, as two really good fighters, which you both are, going at it. It's like you've got the young gun trying to come after the experienced you.
Yeah.
What does that mean when you're
I'm
standing
actually
there
younger
as...
than him. I'm a year younger than Callum Simpson.
What's
I'm 26.
What's a year in boxing?
He's 27. Yeah.
But when we
A lot
talk
could
about
happen in a year. I became the
experience-
British and Commonwealth champion in a year.
Yeah.
So,
So we talk about experience,
yeah.
and you see him almost coming. Your name is reputable,
Yeah.
and he wants that name.
Yeah.
What fire does that give you in your belly,
Of
Zac?
course, he's trying to take everything I built. He's trying to take food out of my plate. He's trying to take my Commonwealth title and my British title belts, and I'm not having that. I've worked over 20 years for that belt, so he's not taking it. And we'll do it in front of all his 7,000 fans in Barnsley.
Have your ticket sales gone for that? Quite interestingly, because I know it was a sellout very quickly.
I was only
wasn't
given a
it?
limited number of tickets, yeah, and I've sold them all. So we're gonna have. I'm grateful to have a good number of people coming out to Barnsley to support me. I mean, not many people want to go to Barnsley willingly, so yeah, I'm much grateful.
At least you're honest.
Yeah.
Your dad has been quite a vocal member, your trainer, part of your team, but I noticed that he's kind of like stepped back. Talk to us about those changes and how you believe those changes. And I mean, this is obviously no disrespect to your dad, because he's a key part of who you are. How you've come on as a fighter.
Oh, he's just staying behind the scenes now. Because before, back in the day, he'd talk a lot to build my profile, and it did get the views. Now I've done the building. I'm a British Commonwealth champion, so he's taking a step back and just focusing on more technical side of things.
So he's still your coach in the corner?
No, in the corner would be Barry O'Connor with my brother.
Your brother?
And my older brother. He's also GB champion, and my cutman Brian, and my second Sean. So I've got a good team. But my dad will just be watching. He does better when he watches from a distance, so he can give his best advice. So yeah.
Yeah, I get it. We've had fathers in corners before, and sometimes I get it. It's both. It can be a blessing and a curse, because there's that emotional
My father's he's too passionate. He's very emotional, so he doesn't want to see me get hurt. So
I hear that.
We both decided it's best if he keeps an eye, and I can still hear him from the crowd. So Blair, yeah, and that way he can shout more actually, because sometimes you get told off for shouting in the corners too much. So yeah, she works in my favour.
I know it sounds like quite a basic question, but we talk about camps, we talk about preparation. How has the preparation been going for someone like Callum, who I will say is hungry? He really wants this.
I know, yeah.
It's not like a fighter that's just coming to,
Of course, yeah.
Make the numbers up. He wants to take those belts away. So talk to us about your camp, Zac.
Oh well, I've been asking for him. I wanted to fight him at Crystal Palace actually, and a June card, but unfortunately he didn't want it. They had other plans, Barnsley. I know logistically it was better. They sold out, and so all boxing's a business. At the end of the day, they don't really care about you. They don't care about anyone. They care about the money.
That's experience talking, guys.
Exactly. And I was like, fair enough. I understand. This will work in my favour. Once I beat Callum Simpson in front of 7,000 people, which I never even had to sell a ticket for, it will be in my favour. So no problem.
When you look at his style and you look at the way he is, and how do you view it as a fighter? Because some fighters, I'll give you an example on why I'm asking that. Some fighters say, look, I ain't interested in him. I'm interested in what I need to do.
Yeah.
What is your stance on, what is your attitude going into a fight, for example? Do you study him? Have you seen what he does? Have you looked for things that you can exploit, his strengths that you can take over to make sure it is the Zac Chelli party?
Yeah. What I feel, no matter how much you study someone, once you're in the ring, it's always going to be a bit different. So I feel as long as I'm just focused on my fittest, I'm the fittest, I'm the strongest, I'm the best, fastest I can be, I'm just going to go in there and hurt him. and you'll win. That's it. Just gotta give him pain.
For the fans that are coming to watch and the fans that are sat at home watching, what can we expect from Zac Chelli fight night?
A night of pain for Callum Simpson, and God willing, inshallah, he will go down.
I love that. The way that you kind of like bring the religion into it, because you're Italian, and this is me going to be stereotypical, and you can hammer me in the comments for this. Islam an important part of your life?
Yeah, I'm half Italian, half Tunisian. So that's where Islam comes from, my father's background, Tunisian. But religion has always been part of my life. Every time I prayed for things, they come. Sometimes when I prayed for things, I've got it in a certain way, a different way, or I've got something better, not what I wanted. So I know whatever plan happens is from God, and I'll be grateful for it.
Listen, we are looking forward to the fight. I wish you all the best. I love watching your fights. And the thing is why I like watching you is because you're unpredictable.
Thanks.
You're not a fighter that I can literally nail down and say, okay, I know what he's going to do. Because every fight that you have, there's something
It's all mentality, though, isn't it? I feel in boxing, depending how you feel in the night, that's how you perform. And boxing, for me, I'd say it's 90% mental, because I'm fit, I'm strong. I just need to know how to use it on that night, and it'll come off. Listen, we are looking forward to it, guys. You know what to do. Tune into Sky Sports on Saturday night. We've got Zac Chelli versus Callum Simpson. It will be a barnstormer. It's in Barnsley. And I think we're in for a treat. I'm not going to say who I think is going to win. And he slips up then. But we're in for a definite treat. Thank you very much.
People say I'm toxic, and honestly, I don't care.